Yeah, against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
There's always just that active and that defending. I think it's like. There's always just that active and that defending. I think it's like. There's always just that active and that defending. I think it's like.
People, deluded, I'm back again. I'm sorry about it, playing for a fourth time. I can't lie, StreamYard was doing way too much. But as you can see above me, it's Chelsea against Crystal Palace. It's watch-along business. It's the festive period. And, you know, if you saw any of the fixtures on Boxing Day, there was goals, there was drama. You know, Chelsea have been providing the drama as well where the Premier League's concerned. So as a neutral, I hope we see carnage. Come on, Crystal Palace, man. You took points off City, take points off these lot. It's up, watch-along business. Obviously, as I said, it's Chelsea against Crystal Palace. And as you lot know, people, it is the festive period. And I'm acting like I ain't got manners. Mummy raised me better. Big up to you lot, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. Big up you lot. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And in some cases, good night. Festive greetings as well. A belated Merry Christmas. And I hope in advance, New Year's is, or better yet, 2024 is great to you lot and Happy New Year. As I said, it's Chelsea against Crystal Palace. You can see the lineup to the left and right of me, people. And hopefully it's a good game. Obviously, when you look at Chelsea's results, it's been a shambles for a club of that size. You know, in fact, even when they've won, it's been quite jammy. They've lost to Everton. Obviously, they won in against Newcastle in the cup, but in the Premier League, their last result was against Wolves. They lost 2-1. They then lost before that. They lost 2-0 to Everton. They did beat Sheffield United 2-0. Prior to that, though, they did lose to Manchester United, and I can't remember it, but Chelsea actually haven't picked up too many wins in the year of 2023, let alone this season currently, man. Big up the St. Lucians and American Gunner in the cup. Chelsea 2, Crystal Palace 2. Do I see goals like that? It's festive period, so probably. But at the same time, I don't know, man. Looking at the Chelsea team, obviously, at this moment in time, there's a lot of players that I wouldn't describe as regulars in the lineup. You know, you got the keeper, Petrovic, who's gotten a look in because of injuries elsewhere. Gusto comes in for Reece James. You know, Balashile playing right back. Obviously, Caicedo hasn't hit the ground running. He needs to put a marker down. There's no Enzo. You got Conor Gallagher, who 1 minute he's staying and he's going. And Konku gets his first start for Chelsea after getting his first goal in his first game in their defeat to Wolves. And they've got Nicholas Jackson, who was the best thing since sliced bread when he scored against the 9-man Spurs side. Come on, IC3 FC Crystal Palace. You got this, man. Chelsea relying on Konku being their biblical savior. One man can't turn anything around. And to be honest with you, he's lit. It's weird when you look at Chelsea because they've got decent players. Have the other players probably being badly coached? Probably, you know, with the greatest of respect to Pochettino, they probably just, you know, historically in the last couple of years at Chelsea, badly managed, badly coached, got a lot of bad habits. I'm not going to quite say there's a lack of togetherness because I don't know them, you know, and they spend all day with each other, but probably a lack of togetherness. So yeah, man, Eze bagging today, hopefully. I mean, I don't think I got any Crystal Palace players in my FPL, so I'm here for anything, but that's probably who your money would be on in terms of Eze, if I'm completely honest with you. And he's actually once again been linked with Manchester City. Big up, DG. Hope you had a great break, bro. I did, you know, weird 48 hours, man. Like, even on Christmas, like, I was writing scripts for videos to come out and stuff like it was very hard, almost quite toxic, very hard to sit there and just relax and do nothing and things like that. Like, I find that very hard, and that's quite toxic, really and truly. But yeah, had a good rest. We're back again, man. Appreciate that. Looking forward to New Year's Eve. I always get this thing wrong. Looking forward to Friday and looking forward to New Year's Eve, if I'm honest. But yeah, man, had a good break. But The work continues. Chelsea, I'm going to quite say Chelsea, zero chemistry, zero chemistry. Jackson has to provide for his motivation. Boy, I just clocked what you meant. Boy, he's going to have to really. You know, Mudryk, I won't quite say he's turning the corner, but I don't think he's a bad player. I don't think there's many bad players in that Chelsea team, but it just shows you that pouring money at something and having players that are highly sought over after, you know, pardon me, there's a lot more to life and football than that. And for me, there's, like someone just said there appears to be zero team chemistry. Obviously, football's decided at both ends, and Chelsea don't look like they can defend definitely to the standard of previous Chelsea sides. Obviously, the attack isn't playing to the previous Chelsea sides. So you don't really look like a team that's going to score goals or keep balls out the back of your net. You're in trouble in the Premier League if that is the case. We've got 4 minutes until kickoff, people. Apparently, though, Chelsea have actually named their youngest ever Premier League starting 11 at 23 years and 21 days. It's the youngest 11 named by a Premier League team since Manchester United versus Crystal Palace in May 2017. So this seems to be a Crystal Palace thing, really and truly, in terms of blood in youngsters and things of that ilk, people. So we'll have to see what is actually. I don't look at the league table, but let's look at the league table. Where are Chelsea in the league table? Are they in the top half? I don't think they can be. And if they are, it's a mazza. 11th. Boy. Bournemouth obviously winning with a former boy Solanke. That's got all pressure. For Chelsea, you're not that far off 39, 40 points. Word to Emre's post-game press conference. 22 points. That's shambolic. 2 wins in the last 5. Boy. Crystal Palace are actually fighting for their lives. Sorry, people, I'm mad thirsty, man. I was trying to back peanuts before the stream started. Boy, Crystal Palace slightly fighting relegation, isn't it? 18 points. Oof. Treading very dangerously, and Luton are starting to look all right. I still think the relegation 3 will stay at Luton, Burnley, and Sheffield, but nonetheless, it is what it is, man. Big up DG, ready for a mid-table clash. I hear it, man. Do you know what? I must admit, I was in 2 minds. I wasn't going to do the Chelsea game. I can't sit here and lie to you lot. I was going to do Manchester City, Manchester City up against Everton, because I think festive period, obviously Manchester City's form and stuff. But then I tried to do something different. I tried to go with the opposite to what I was naturally felt inclined to do. Matisse has lowered his standards to 40 points for Chelsea, avoid relegation. That Chelsea won't get relegated. I don't know, but no, they won't get relegated. But yeah, man, that's levels. Couldn't have happened to a kind of fan base, man. Couldn't have happened to a kind of fan base. Big up Matisse, man. Hasn't replied to my messages or my calls in a hot second, man. Merry Christmas right back at you, DG. I say DG Duke. Appreciate you. And may 2024 be kinder to us all, no matter who we support. Come on, man. That's the sort of heartfelt messages we live for. Osman can't be looking at Chelsea and be thinking, I want a piece of that. He could if it's a lifestyle thing. IC3s are getting money. 7-8 year contracts. London and that. Where, you know, IC3's in the cut. Wingman setting. Boy, you know, if he wants to do this good football thing, and this settling down thing and trying to aspire for greater trophies, shout Super Mick Arteta in it. You see what Mikel Arteta is doing every week. You know, you follow Arsenal on Twitter every week. Someone's getting engaged, married, or having a kid. If you want to do this lifestyle thing, like Noni Madueke and that, you know, boy, won't be the first or the last, man. Listen, get money, man. Now, on a serious note, I think Chelsea have a good chance of signing Osman. I rate their chances higher than Arsenal's, but inshallah that I am wrong. Big up yourself, Freddie, man. Hope you and your family also had a good break, man. No, it does matter who we support. Put those spuds in the bin. Nah, man. He's wishing good life. Michael Salisbury is the referee. I don't know why I said that and updated you to that, people, but it just felt like that's what they do on Sky Sports. So there you have it. Conor Gallagher is the captain. Apparently, he's available for sale with Chelsea. Arsenal fans, don't kill me, don't shoot me. I'm just asking, would you take Conor Gallagher? I'm just asking, please. I'm just asking. I don't know. I would on loan. I don't know, man. English, tenacious. There's a role for you. Not on the main thing, but there's a role for you here. Jorginho, El Nene-esque kind of replacement. You're there, man. You don't have to move too fast. Come on, Palace. If I'm honest, I'm going 2-1 Chelsea. But obviously, I hope Crystal Palace do this. Crystal Palace will actually kick off the game, people. It is on Amazon Prime. And there we have kickoff, folks. There we have it. Crystal Palace up against Chelsea. And as you can imagine, you know, there isn't going to probably be too much quality on show. There probably isn't going to be too much of that, but we can hope. We're 15 seconds into this clash. Still a bit of head tennis. The ball, I ain't seen 2 passes, let alone 5. As I said that, the ball's finally been plucked out of the air by a Crystal Palace lad, and it's here with their goalie. Come on, Dean Henderson. I'm a Palace fan for 90 minutes. Not too many sold out seats. Can you blame Chelsea fans for not really wanting to spend their hard-earned money in this cost of living and stand there in the cold and whatnot? Some of them day offs in the festive period. Elise, who was once of Chelsea's academy, tries to play a 1-2 with a Crystal Palace player, and it's found its way into the path of Klein. Swear down, Klein is still playing ball. I respect it, Klein. And here he is down this right-hand side, putting a decent ball, really. Mateta tries to head it down. Eze will have it. Who's that? Evades Conor Gallagher with ease, if I'm honest. And it looks like they're keeping up the pressure. It's here with Klein again. Mudrik's blocked across. It will be a Crystal Palace throw-in, people. I'm calling for Poch head if Terry Crews and Digger D pack us. Hey, man, let me get my radar for that one, man. Hey, top blue, man. Say what you're a cool guy, man. I almost sometimes see you. Sometimes I forget you're not that. You're actually a nice guy. I forget that you're not an Arsenal fan. And I forget that, I know you in it, like you're a bit of a waste, man. Slightly getting turfed by things, and that the beef will never ever end. Top blue, never ever end. You think I'm forgiving you for all them Football Manager streams used to give me grief? But yeah, man, I can't lie. Poch does look shaky, if I'm honest with you. Like, if I was Chelsea, I'd persist with Poch. I'm not saying that necessarily means there's going to be light at the end of the tunnel. He's going to get it right. What I mean by that is, Potter and Poch are not the same, but Potter got the clip. And I'm not saying this to keep the guy, but if a new manager walks in at Chelsea, what is he going to change? Obviously, in the grand scheme of things, I think the ownership need to sit there and think about what they want to do. Because if I'm honest, in the Premier League, I'm not saying, and I'm definitely not saying all Arsenal fans love Kroenke and stuff, but it's clear to see at all fragments of the club what we are now doing. Manchester City, the best example. Pep is allowed to focus on football and do what the hell he does, that madman stuff, because Crystal Palace, Manchester City are moving 30. Chelsea need to, this buying every player. Cool, you're trying to make money, trying to have this youth farm, but what are you lot trying to do? It's a bit like at United, Ten Hag has all the question marks over him, but what does a new manager change? But at the same time, to the variables that Pochettino can control, making the team look half decent defensively, playing fairly, attacking football. Can't really see that at this moment in time. We're 3 minutes in, it's still 0-0. Probably too early to say who's the stronger team and things like that, but we've probably seen more of Crystal Palace players in this early exchange than we have done the Chelsea lad. And here it is with Mateta, decent hold-up play, but it seems like he's running into a blind alley. Done well to try and find Mitchell. Mitchell's lost it, and Conor Gallagher's fought his way out of it. I can't lie, it's very tight and a congested game so far. Just as I said that, ball's been knocked into the space for the Chelsea lad. And just as I've said that, he's dealt with that. Hey, can't believe I'm seeing AU play in a game that's not Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. But nonetheless, Josh Anderson, with the greatest of respect to Crystal Palace, surprised he's not been picked up by another club. Elise has just sent Colwill for a burger. Colwill's trying to pull him down. It's not going anywhere. It's a long day at the office. And he's done him again. It's a long day at the office. It's a long day at the office. It's come to nothing. Oh, he's got a free kick, rightly so. I don't know what Colwill's complained about, because that was even a feeble attempt to bring the man down. So long day at the office for you at fullback, Pimp Juice. So it is a serious long day at the office, playing against Klein, making those forward runs, and Elise, who's comfortable with both feet, can take you down the flanks but cut inside. Surely, I mean, he will make the move sooner rather than later. Elise is cold, man. Can blame the player so much with managers, but if your place of work is toxic, you won't put in the work or commit to that work. And I just think a lot of these Chelsea players have a sense of security. Like, half of them are on 7-8 year deals. They're on big money. Generally, the nature of the business in football now is that players are going to outlast the manager. And I just think they've got too many players on the books to have that unit of galvanization. Eze to take this free kick. Come on, man. Or Elise, I don't know. Eze strikes. It's a bit measly still. It's gone wide. The idea was there. Weren't the worst of efforts, but it's not broken the deadlock so far. They spent 200 million on 2 midfielders to be worse than Gallagher. But Caicedo looking a bit booky. I can't lie. I still take him at Arsenal, but he's looking a bit booky. Might have to try and get him on the January sales tick. Enzo Fernandez, I don't see the hype. Yeah, he's cold. Don't get it twisted. He's a cold footballer. you know, has potential in that. But it's this man, Colin Gallagher, who's regulating, and he's found Jackson. What can Jackson do? Has it Christopher and Nkunku? And Nkunku making his first start finds Mudryk. It's not the best of passes to Mudryk. Mudryk finds Gusto. It looks like Chelsea have allowed too many Crystal Palace shirts to get back into position, but the move is still alive here. It's here with Gusto, who has the opportunity to lay a marker down for that right fullback berth, really. There's even rumours Chelsea want another right back, and I'm not saying that means it's over for Reece James. What would that mean? You can't have 3 dons. You tell me what Gusto and Mason were trying to do there, but the Crystal Palace have won it back. I don't think that's a free kick. I love that tackle from Caicedo and Lerma. I can't lie. I don't think that's a free kick. Is it a free kick, ref, or has the ball just gone out? You know, it's a bit late. Well, the fact is, he's late, but I like that. Gallagher, I wouldn't be against, but 50 mil is high. Bro, you trust me. If you hold 35 or a loan with an option, we could do a lot worse than a cheeky Gallagher. Gurhey, Henderson. Gurhey also came through Chelsea's academy, really, and must be thinking I can get a return. Eze, Anderson. I'm not gonna lie, Palace, big up Crystal Palace, but a lot of these players actually could play for other clubs. Josh Anderson has played a lovely switcher play to AU. He's got a lot to do on this left-hand side. What can AU do up against Gusto? Still has it. Not really going anywhere though. Doing well to hold up the ball. Only AU himself will tell you what he's trying to do. I don't know what he tried to do there, but it's here with Mitchell. Can't lie, AU, what are you doing? Don't know what he's doing. Did not help his team. Richards has done well, really, to find Anderson. Josh Anderson tried to do the movie thing, shoot from 35 plus yards. If the keeper let that in, there'd be a big shame, but shows how positive I believe Crystal Palace have started. I don't think any of the 22 starting players have been amazing. I'd still think punches are being thrown early doors, but again, I think Crystal Palace will be the happier sets of coaches in this first 7 minutes, really. I do think in the last couple of periods, Chelsea have shown that they can put 1-2 moves together. Disasi. Living up to his name there, really. Found Eze. Eze, poor from him, really. Killed Elise there. Elise's done well to keep it in, actually. And unfortunately, Jackson has lost his footing. Elise's shot is blocked. I say shot, I saw in your eyes you was going to shoot. Eze doesn't get it. Elise's got a ref. Surely a free kick. Ref says play on. Colwill. Generational Colwill. Caicedo killed Gallagher there. Gallagher's done well to find a foul awarded by the referee. Maybe long with an obligation could work, but not against the idea. Big up yourself, ASC Harry. I think, think I'm doing all right. You know, it's a good, great festive period. For all the problems or good things we have at Arsenal, whatever, it's lovely to see your rivals looking mad. So hoping to see Crystal Palace win today. But yeah, man, I'm well, man. I hope you and everyone else, Chelsea fans included, are doing well. Poch looks like he couldn't give an F in his presses too. To be honest with you, I'd get vexed as well. And I don't think Poch is convinced with a lot of these players' mentality, let alone whether he wants to use them. That's a good ball from Mudryk, really. That's very good. And as Mitchell cleared that, Mitchell clears it. It should be 1-0 Chelsea. As I said, in the first couple periods now, Chelsea have looked to hit on the door and put some good moves forward. If I'm honest with you, Mudryk deserves an assist. He does very well. Henderson's decision-making weren't really the best. But Tyreek Mitchell has cleared it off the line, essentially. Chelsea's defending is funny. And that's the thing. If Poch leaves tomorrow, what is he trying to do? Obviously, I don't watch Chelsea week in, week out. But yeah, as I was saying with Poch, I'd get, there was a press conference the other day where he kind of not hit out at his players, but he kind of hit out at, entourages and players and people that are unhappy to be playing. And I would as well, like, really and truly, you look through the Chelsea team, and I'm sure their supporters would agree, what player week in, week out, and there's probably 2-3 max, what player week in, week out, has been playing to the standard where they should be going in the manager's office and saying anything? I think every Chelsea player needs to hold himself accountable because they're not bad players. They've got players I'd like at Arsenal, really. A couple. I mean, Crystal Palace are starting to just lose a bit of that connecting play they've started to go long in a couple periods, and it's not really done anything for them apart from giving the ball away and gifting the ball away, better yet, extremely cheaply. It's not really getting them anywhere. Nonetheless, big up you lot. Smash the like button and all that good stuff, people. Chelsea probably had the best chance of the game. Good play, really, from Mudryk. As I said at the start, as much as I like to banter Mudryk, I think it will work for him sooner rather than later. I think he's a good player, but I just don't know for his mentality. And when I mean mentality, I don't mean he's a bad apple or anything like that. I just feel like, are you one of those players that consistently needs like validation from the manager to tell you you're doing well and things like that, or are you really with it? Caicedo, he's certainly been busy, and Gallagher, to be fair. Banashile and Konku. Colwill, did he need to go long there? Bit wasteful. They're asking a lot of Mudryk, and to be fair, Klein's made a mess of it. Probably made the pass look better than it is. Jackson's done very well for Chelsea to just pluck that out of the sky and just make sure they retain possession. Big up yourself, A10 Malik. Long time, man. Hope you're well, and everyone else. Poch just seems like a yes man at this point. Can't handle all these players. I don't think Poch is a yes man, but I hear it. But at the end of the day, you knew what you're stepping into. You know, I do think Poch can decide to a degree on players. I do think he can say areas to strengthen. But you know, at this period, it looks like you kind of just have to deal with managing. We're trying to buy wavy players and don't complain in that, but not really similar to PSG, but similar to PSG. You just work on managing, just focus on that. We're buying who we want. Really. Cole goes back home to Petrovic. Trying to see how the real star boys do it today, I see. A10, you know what? I'm not even going to reply to that because that's the only joy you're getting. Like, you've seen what your team doing it. Like, don't think I ain't see your recent results. If you got real star boys, why do I have to accept cookies on Google to see where you are on the table? I come on a humble thing today, but boy, now all of a sudden 100 million Caicedo's out there. I see Enzo Fernandez. Well, to be honest, I don't think Chelsea were missing really. He's been putting in performances that have been coasting really. Don't think they'll see his absence today. Just like that, the agendas have to start brewing. Are these your French centre-backs? Boy, I come on the professional thing. As you say, trust the process. You're right, man. Big up the London Cowboys. Just waiting for the game to, I won't say settle, because I don't know the right word, but just want to see both teams string a couple passes together. It seems a bit cagey, if I'm honest. A bit playgroundish or school groundish. Very compact, not that much space. And Nkunku in the 10 is a bit smelly. I don't think the 10's his thing, but I wouldn't say smelly. I like Nkunku. I like this Mason guy as well. Don't sign a new deal, bro. Has he signed one yet? Don't sign a new deal. Chat to us. Dizassi. Mason. Oh, lovely turn by Gusto. See his cane rolls twisting as he done that. What can he do here? Killed Mudryk. Klein slipped again. Nkunku. Oh, Nkunku should be doing better there. It's gone to Gusto. Fullback Union. He's cut it back. Mikhail Mudryk has bagged. Chelsea 1. Crystal Palace 0. To be fair with you, Christopher, Nkunku got off lightly there. Mudryk deserved an assist in an attacking move just before. God has said, yeah, I'll give you one better, which is a goal. The way he was looking looked like he didn't quite know if he was on or offside. It looked like that's the least of your problems. Credit to Gusto for his sheer tenacity. And Crystal Palace only have themselves to blame, really. And that is probably about the second time in quick succession Klein has made a Chelsea pass look better than it actually should be. But credit to Chelsea, really. Gusto with a lovely bit of trickery to initially start that. You know, this is a 6-pointer for both these teams. Chelsea 1. Crystal Palace 0, folks. Let's make sure everything's done. Okay. Has he got a tattoo on his forehead? What am I seeing? I swear that's on his neck. Surely. Good finish. Or was he trying to do like the? Was he looking if he was offside, or was he trying to do the I'm a shower man, no emotion? Good delivery from Gusto. Good finish by Mudryk. Can't lie, I never lied, boy. I was just talking about, Mudryk will be a success. But he just looks like one of them confidence, man. DG and DG Nation off topic, but who are you starting versus West Ham tomorrow? Always techie, man. I mean, the squad more or less picks itself owing to injuries and form. Well, not really form, but Ryer in goal, obviously. Zinchenko, please, at left back. Gabriel Saliba, obviously Benjamin White, Declan Rice, pardon me, Martin Odegaard. And do you start Odegaard, Smith Rowe? Do you start Jorginho, Odegaard, Rice? Do you bring Trossard into that? I think I'd want to see Smith Rowe, but I think he's going to go with Trossard. I can't lie. Nicholas Jackson is that was the funniest moment I've seen in the festive period. Nkunku's doing skills and he somehow won a free kick from Justin Anderson. But yeah, I'd probably go with No, Havertz. No, yeah. Odegaard, Rice, Jorginho, Effort, Martinelli, Saka. Obviously, Jesus up front. Okay, top. All right. It's a plaster. Good goal, to be fair. It was a good goal. And that's, if I'm Crystal Palace, you just, they need to keep doing how they started the game. It's like it's not that they've got into a shell, but it's like they started putting some moves together and passing the ball, and then it's like they started going more direct, and that obviously is going to open up the game. Conor Gallagher, it's a good delivery, to be fair. I don't know if Christopher Nkunku is known for his heading ability, but as a decent knock, could he have done better? We know IC3 is not really with this headering thing unless you're Jogba, but yeah, I don't know. Could he have done better? Jorginho, Rice, Wondergaard for me, a bit more composure in midfield. But I don't know. Swear down. Has Mudra got 15 goals in a single campaign? If your wingers ain't got double figures ever, I don't want to hear it, man. Every day there's new challenges against Saka, Martinelli, Kulusevski, this guy, that guy. We don't know these youths, man. Guys are just going on YouTube and sending for us. Like, we don't know these guys. Promise you, we don't know these brothers. Eze. Can't lie, agenda against you could start. You and Bruno Gamara is looking spooky. Yeah, big up Sterling. You didn't do it in the U-Lot shirt. Stop being shameless, Ted Malik. You got to be shameless to support this club if you're IC3. You man got racism fetish. It's crazy. Colwill. Big up Chelsea, though. Make sure, if you need any sort of content creator, shout at me. Unless Arsenal do. Nathaniel Klein finds Elise, Lerma. I thought Conor Gallagher would nick the ball there. In fact, Lerma's done quite well. Mitchell does well to find Eze. Eze's looking spooky, man. Matson. Crystal Palace could be in trouble. Christopher Nkunku. Oh, what? Whoa. No, you can't be in trouble when Nicholas Jackson is in your attack. Great bit of defending by Nicholas Jackson. Why the hell did he pass it like that backwards to Nkunku? Eze. So, hey, bro, I'm moving like Fed. That is not Eze. That is Elise. Moving like I can't tell the difference. Well, I'm letting people down. Would you start Jorginho? I feel like Jorginho is only good for a final 15. I don't really want to, but it's like, what else? Like, I'm just betting on Jorginho's experience. Like, I want to start Smith Rowe, really, but is that the right thing? I don't know. Trossard in the 10, obviously. Odegaard in the 8. I don't know. I mean, it's Crystal Palace, Mandem FC, innit? Bro, social joins, don't even react. We don't know these pretenders, man. We don't. I promise you we don't. Like, good bit of defending from Gusto. Earning the right to have long hair. Bro, the amount of hairstyles I'm seeing on display today. Free kick to Crystal Palace. Can they make something of this? If Eze is going for goal, it's gonna have to be something of sheer quality. Anything less, forget about it. Or will he deliver? Surely across. Like Odegaard at Anfield. Oh Lord. Eze looking spooky. Jochin Anderson. To be fair, Crystal Palace should have made a more of a chance than that. Gurhi. Klein. Eze. Elisa, I'm even mad. Mateta puts it back across. It's hooked clear. But again, if I'm Crystal Palace, did the offside flag go up? I don't know. And that tells you Chelsea's defense still has teething problems, because it was a dangerous ball, but there's not a single Crystal Palace shirt in there. Chelsea have made that look shaky. I don't know if the offside flag would have went up. But from a Crystal Palace perspective, why is nobody in the box? Bro, I don't want to hear that. Dusty, we won something more recently than you. We won something in August, mate. You talk about Ted Malik. Come on, man. Chelsea put you off that much. You're not even checking what's going on in football. Please, man. Mudryk, dispossessed by Klein. Lerma, trying to find his teammates like he hates them. He's here with Chelsea's goalie, Petrovic. Apparently, Wolves are winning 2-1 against Brentford, folks. No clue on the goal scorers and that. Bro, Zinchenko needs to be in church from now, Dread. Surely a foul on Caicedo. Silly from Mateta. Your club counts it. United counts it. English Super Cup. You're only getting there, from doing mad things. And that's the thing. Has Smith Rowe got 90 minutes? Good luck, Meg, there by Colwill on Elise. Don't think that's going to happen too many times. And he's charging forward. It's a good run, but he needs to pick someone out. Nkunku, is he going to bang it? Should have rang the alarm 20 years ago. Can't lie, Nkunku's moving bookie. Chelsea still have possession, but want it back. What do you mean? What have your wingers won in their shirts? We acting like we ain't collected FA Cup with these men. If we're talking FA Cup minimum, we won time before you, bro. What happened when, listen, don't buck us at Wembley. We should have slapped you, man, at the bridge. Don't worry, we'll skirt around the Emirates again, man. Playing Kirio and that them time, David. Don't rate you. It's peak for you, lot. Disassi, Gusto. Every time I start feeling sorry for my Chelsea supporting brethrens, Monty. Yeah, he has, fam. He has. 06, A10. He did it. Saka done that in 06. Shameless. He did. Caicedo. This your £100 million midfielder? God damn. Can't even play ball forward. Mateta should have won the foul there. Should have won the foul. Needed to be a lot more cute and clever. Play to the whistle. Don't know why Crystal Palace are stopping. Don't know why Gusto even stopped. Moving mad. We got London Cowboys, man. Harry, the man there, man. Bro, the man there becoming History FC. It's cool. They got Burhi. Colwill. Wonder how long the left back thing with him bangs. Caicedo, Mudryk killed him, Mudryk, with that pass. But Mudryk, that's what a good teammate does. Turns a bad pass into a good one. Jackson, Mudryk could be in here again. It's blocked. Jackson, it's always plucked off the foot of Jackson by Gurhi. Crystal Palace under the cosh. Don't know what Elise was doing there. What's happened there? Why is the game stopped? That free kick? I can't lie. What happened to Mudryk for that plaster on his face? What happened to him? Can't believe I saw Caicedo pass the ball forward. Jackson with the flick. To be fair, there weren't much Mudryk could do. And simultaneously, Dean Henderson's done very well to get out, make himself big. Why? Early. But hey, more than certain men. Bro, Eddie, have some respect for Eddie Nketiah. He's one of the best Cobham graduates in recent years. Laugh, him. You hating on Eddie. He's just making his money, man. You think he don't know he's in a privileged position? But all the other Cobham youths all around the Prem, they all have more relevance to their teams than the guys you got. Where's Hudson today? Probably doing balloons and that, like, man. Hey, you're lazy, man. You're lazy. You could have done so much better, man. Could have done so much better there. Crystal Palace, I think they're going to concede a second. As I said at the start, my prediction is 2-1 Chelsea. I think they're going to concede a second before half time. Nah, man, I pre-Dodson at those things, man. He's just there with blue foots and balloons, bro. Fake Gallus is there. I don't want to hear it. Christopher Nkunku. Ooh. These you lot French shoots. Can't do kick-ups on that. Boy. Pochettino looks vexed even though they're winning. Can you blame? Man must be stressed. How you still got a full set of hair? Being a manager is stress, you know, people. Yeah, they earn a lot of money and it's a great job and that. I'm not slandering, man. I just saw his name mentioned. I don't even know who that is. In fact, nah, you think I could ever let you forget? You lot gassed him. What do you mean? The whole team's full of meaty French dons. Man gassed up Fufana. Man gassed up Nkunku. I'm even just throwing Nkunku into that. Disassi, don't make me start. Gusto, cool, you're doing your thing against Palace, but Sar and that. Like, man. They got the meatiest dons. Got the meatiest French dons. How can you have like 200 players and they're all meaty? I don't know what's going on. Elise, another Cobham done. Stop, man. You know what? I'm trying to be professional. Flamini 30, Debussy 30. They're getting your starting 11 right now. What are you talking about? Are you mad? You see what's going on with you lot? Who's that in the middle of the play? Is that Caicedo? You don't play football. You must work in the security section or something, or the catering. Jackson could be in here. Could not be. Sonogo, FA Cup winner. Done it at Wembley. You talking about players for your time, lad. You probably was an Arsenal fan. You snaked it, man. To be fair, Top Blue, I know you was getting that Nkunku playing in the 10, and I don't think the 10 will be him long term, but he's woken up a little bit. Petrovic. Mitchell. Eze. Nah, I don't care if I don't want Chelsea to get the benefit of decisions, but that's a soft free kick to give for Eze. That's one of my pet peeves in the Premier League. I know it's a smart foul to win and stuff, but I mean, come on, man. Because this is what you see people try run in Sunday League. It's not going to bang. Jochin Anderson, Lerma. Bro, Crystal Palace, why are you It must be Roy Hodgson. He's demanding we're playing football, and now you're doing this long ball stuff. Hey, you down this left-hand side, cook him, step overs. Bandulus. Hey, you're meaty, man. You're meaty, man. Pardon me. Hey, you don't make me start agendas. Mitchell puts a ball into the box. Klein, come on, man. It's time to retire, big man. Oh, Anders Jochin Anderson. I was bigging you up. He's done terrible there, and Jackson's done. Oh, Jackson's bullet. You better hope they don't score again, you know. And Nkunku. Oh, did he get sniped? If Nkunku hasn't been, that's surely got to be a penalty. I need to see that Nkunku. That was mad. You glitched. He glitched. I don't know what's going on there. Jochin Anderson with a moment to forget, and he's got to buy Christopher Nkunku. Not even just 1 pint, probably about 10 after this. Because what has happened there? Did Richards foul him? Jochin Anderson made an absolute mess of it. Jackson done very well to hold the ball up and just barge him as well. He moved to him. Played it into Nkunku. What the hell happened there? I think that's a pen. I can't lie. Chelsea should have a penalty there. Bro, they're doing it too far. If Richards has clipped him, that's a pen. If Richards has got a touch. Initially, I thought Nkunku missed the ball completely. So I thought the way he done it, I thought that must be a pen because no human being is going to do that. You could have scored. Your name's in lights. You're getting DMs. Mudryk. But it looks like he actually wasn't touched by Richards. Richards wins the ball back. This is the thing about these replays. You see there different things. Hey, that was quite well to hold the ball up, but you're going to lose it, bro. You're doing this madman thing for no reason. Can't lie, he's bullied bare, man. I can't lie. Chelsea, bully couple, man. He's giving it to Eze. VAR should look. Controller disconnected. Not going to lie, that was mad off topic, but what boots do you wear, DG? Vapors, technically. Favorite boots, though? I had the R9 ones. The silver and black. Wavy. Oh, are they my favorite? Because you could say CTRs. Preds. Now, Vapors still. My brethren, I had two brethren. One used to play for Spurs. And obviously, they used to give them the boots. And he's a real one. He used to drop that on the man and pause. Crazy. You don't play for them now, but it was good times. Dizassi. See, Saliba with a nutmeg, man. Come on, legit, man. Respect me. A10, I'm not talking to you anymore. Respect me, please. The very fact that you fixed up, you typed that. There's no respect here. Dizassi. I'm disappointed. Disappointed in you, Malik, for that. Man, ask am I wearing bug things? Mudryk would cook under Arteta. I think so as well, but if he could have very well moved like this, because as much as I think, Mateta, come on, Eze, come on, Wakanda, ref, pen, please, Wakanda, man, the Palace, Wakanda, please. I'm capping with the pen stuff, by the way. I just thought, do you know what? A couple of occasions, Chelsea gone to sleep for no reason defensively, you know. Other than that, they've been decent. Nah, man. Listen, big up everyone who buys the Bandulu stuff, but I'd just rather not wear fake things. Like, I know plenty of people who wear fake rollies. Like, if I get rolled, there's a fake one, but okay. But people gonna do a mad thing for that rollie. Liquid football without Palmer. That's a first. I ain't seen the Chelsea fans say they got agenda against Cole Palmer. In fact, where is Cole Palmer and where is Raheem Sterling? To be fair, you know, Christmas in the Caribbean household, it's a mad thing, man. They'll probably still by the dinner table. Ray and Neff and Sorrel licked off their head. That was crazy by Mateta, but bro, I need to start ringing off some shots or something. It's not going to get anywhere. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit such people and big up you lot suspended. Which one? Sterling or Palmer? Or both? Free kick to Eze. Palace haven't asked any questions of the goalie. Obviously Palace, well, in theory, Palace should not be able to touch Chelsea for collective creativity. Yes, they've got some great individual players, but what really have Palace created? Jackson, that's a good ball into Mudryk. Can he put the burners on? Mitchell's come all the way across that corner. It is. To be fair, if I was a Chelsea fan, I'd be a bit disappointed in Mudryk there. I think he could have done better. And good defending by Mitchell. Can't lie. Last 5-10 minutes, Jackson's been doing his best Lacazette impression, dropping deep, turning and passing the ball and that. Mitchell, I know you want to change clubs in Jan, man. Come Arsenal, man. You're good for 10 appearances in the Prem. Gallagher, forget this captain thing, man. Join us. DG, I'm sorry, I'm late. I didn't even realize this game was on. How's the game been looking, DG? Big up yourself for tuning in, and not much really. It's not been boring, but you ain't missed much, apart from the goal, obviously. 15 minutes to the end of the first half. Conor Gallagher. I still think there's a second goal for Chelsea before half-time. Conor Gallagher delivers horrible corner from him. I can't lie, Chelsea. You lot spent too much money in this team for Conor Gallagher to be taking corners. He's not got enough drip for that. Why is he wearing vapors as well? Wait. They didn't call him Jack Azette for no reason. Is that pause? I'm going to say pause for insurance. Them City players want the ball to feet too much. That's harsh, man. Out of all the agendas Chelsea fans should have, Cole Palmer's not one of them, man. And Nkunku. To be fair, he let Klein off easy. Yochin Anderson, I was bigging you up and then you rubbed out. Mateta, chesting the ball like he hates it. Klein, Cole was done well. Never. Ref, come back. Football's turned into some pussy old thing. Pardon my language. Everyone just jumps on the floor and goes, "Oh, ref, play the game, man." Dizassi. Brighton Spurs tomorrow, but we'll be watching Arsenal West Ham. Big up DG, man. Hope you're having some nice holidays and eating and drinking well. Mike, appreciate that. I definitely have been, man. Christmas Day doing too much. Boxing Day doing too much. Today calm. Tomorrow calm. Friday, Mazza. Saturday, Mazza. Sunday, Mazza. Monday, back to real life and aspiring for our goals in 2024. I don't know if it's an instruction by the Crystal Palace management or stuff. It's 3-1 in the Wolves Brentford game, by the way. Wolves 3, Brentford 1. Hangers just scored in 28th minute. I don't know if it's when I see things like this, I sometimes think, is there instructions from the coaching bench? Because literally initially, Palace were getting the ball down and weren't playing like prime Barcelona side, but they were playing decent football. Just before they started conceding, they started going long unnecessarily, and they're still continuing with this. Here with Dizassi. Low-key affair, man. Obviously, Chelsea have scored. Probably should have got a second by now. But yeah, neither keeper's the most busy. Christopher Nkunku tries to switch play. Does it get to his man? That's a good ball. Gusto. Horrible touch, but he keeps it in. This guy's rapid. Matson. Movie settings. Does that take in a deflection? I don't know. It must have. He's decent. But what is he, though? Because sometimes I'm seeing you play left back, then you're playing right wing. To be fair, Bruno Gomes should be suspended for clamping him. Do you know the thing I like about this Gusto guy the most? It's his attitude, man. Like, you can tell he don't care. Corner kick to Chelsea. Mudryk. Can he get an assist to mark his goal? Mikhail Mudryk delivers a decent ball. Mateta heads clear. Conor Gallagher. Mudryk delivers. That's a horrible ball. But then his passes looked a lot better because Yochin Anderson, he's got completely under the ball and sliced at it. Eze. Yeah, Palace, you're going to get rubbed out. What's Nkunku saying as a player? I like Nkunku. Like, it's the worst when people you like sign for clubs that you don't like, innit? I think he's calm. From what I've seen so far, I think he's calm. But I'm not really judging Nkunku off the Chelsea thing. Like, he's a good player. And he's been all right in the Chelsea shirt, and literally the little minutes we've seen, good hold-up play by Mateta here. As I said at the start, banter aside, like I don't understand why Chelsea are like this. Obviously, the players have to take some responsibility. Poch has to take some responsibility, but this is kind of coming off of last season. You know, their players are paid too much. A lot of them have got, if they ain't got high reputations as kids or experience, like there's experienced players at Chelsea. There's youngsters that are highly rated internally and people they brought in externally. They've got good technical players. There can't just be one reason as to why, you know, their season's like this, because Chelsea are topsy-turvy. You know, big up my guy Matisse, but he's going through it. They could win. They lost last game. They could win today, go get smacked up at the weekend. I don't understand it. I don't really understand it. Like, Chelsea's a club that should have some identity. I couldn't tell you what their identity is at this moment in time. But hey, been a good player since Leon. His Wolves playing Brighton. I think you mean, yeah, man. I think he's a fullback, boy. To be fair, you tell us fullback you can play out wide. It's crazy. You know, I clocked as a Sunday League player. There's been 2 developments in the last 2 years that I've really liked. Big up Tobes and Rogans, but Sunday League gaffers trying to do this Prem inverted stuff. That suits me to a T. I'm not interested in being out wide trying to cross. I want to shoot. And like 2 seasons ago, 2 seasons ago, offside here, Crystal Palace moves broken down, free kick Chelsea. Being in the 3 at the back. Pause. Oh Lord. Hey. Wi-Fi. But playing a 3 at the back formation. Oh, I don't know if it would have used offside. It's a bit draining though. It is a bit intimidating. I'm like, oh, you mean I'm not just a fullback? I kind of got to do the winger thing. I kind of got to get some end product here, but it's lit. You still got to defend, but it's do it next time, man. Hey. Be mature, man. Be mature. Can't beat Sunday League, man. Who would you take off Palace DG? I'm having Eze, Elise, Gurley for Arsenal all day. Yeah, bro. You basically said the names there, really. Like Crystal Palace. Let me think. Yochin Anderson, not from what you were done a few moments ago, but Yochin Anderson, Eze, Elise. Eze and Elise, the ones I really want. Gurley, in fact. Gurley. Good tackle by Klein there. Richards, I don't know what Poch is appealing there. That was a good tackle still. Lerma. That's horrible. That was a horrible pass. AU's touch was so bad it made the pass look lit. Poch, that's a nice watch. You got 2 watches. Them and they got money. Damn, 2, you know. Poch is stunting on them. Matson, disarmed by AU. To be fair, AU, Mateta, I think they've worked hard, if I'm honest, with more defensive actions. I think Elise has gone very quiet. I think Eze's been through the motion. I think Eze out of all of them probably been the least effective, if I'm honest with you. Mitchell, Mitchell can come and be used in the rotation and that. Palace got a couple players, man. Everton City will start in 8 minutes. Hopefully that's a good game, man. Hopefully Everton can do it, but boy, Yochin Anderson, Eze, Lerma. Oh, was he fouled? Nah. Ref says let's keep it moving. Mark Gurley finds A. What can A do here? Mitchell. It's gone backwards. We want Oil City to get dashed tonight. City are going to rub them out though, man. They're going to move to them. Realistically, they're going to move to them. But on paper, you know, it is the festive period. You know, City's form hasn't been amazing. Everton have had a mad story in the Prem of their own. This season, pardon me, it could be lit. There's a back from injury. I hear that, but control the ball, bro. Take someone on, man. You ain't gonna be injured. Come back from injury to do better there. Gusto to Conor Gallagher. Chelsea's best centre mid this season. Shameless. Izasi. Chelsea have completed 215 passes. Crystal Palace have completed 116. Fair enough. Dash has had a pint of gravy. It's on tonight, bro. Listen, Dash, I want Brexit football. I want City. What City's the away side, didn't it? I want them to rock up at Everton, and I want Everton to move like, you know, when you watch the Africa Cup of Nations. I can't wait till January. But side note, because you see why I like AFCON, yeah, it goes against anything you think you know about football. You know, Salah, Mane, these guys will rock up and they'll get pocketed by some player you don't even know. You know, I saw him last time I was in Jamaica selling sugarcane and that. Like, it's lit. I want Everton to move like that. They don't care about your philosophy and what you've done. Put the ball in the mixer, fight for it, edit on my sweet. That's all I want. Dominic Calvert-Lewin settings. Lerma. Right, Lerma's passing the ball forward. Oh, Eze's been dispossessed. See, this is the thing. Like, I think Eze is good half the time, but like that higher level of Eze, that consistently great and being consistently at that level, I don't think he does that enough. Eze the same, and obviously they're both linked with City. You don't have to do that. Hey, they've popped it out to this left-hand channel on a number of occasions, and Gusto's generally done quite well. Never a foul ref, never. Hey, you looking for it? That's not there. Caicedo. Don't know what to do. Oh, passing ball forward. Crazy. Christopher Nkunku. Not really too many options. Recognizes that, slows play down ever so slightly and finds Jackson. I swear Lampard got a draw against City last season. It's not too far-fetched. AFCON Asia Cup is lit. I ain't going to cap and say I watch Asia Cup. Big up them man there, but I ain't going to cap. AFCON, yeah. But so many times, some of the games are so rubbish. AFCON's lit though, man. Got big final penalty shootout. People are using up lasers in people's eyes, and it's crazy. We only lose part A to AFCON. No, not if you include international tournaments, then yeah, to AFCON. Well, El Nene if Egypt are there. But then you got Tomiyasu going to represent Japan. And I know Spurs are gonna, I know Son is not joining South Korea as soon as that tournament kicks off. So I definitely don't want to copy Spurs, but in that regards, we need to copy what they're doing. Colin Gallagher to the back post. Disasi tries to head it on. Horrible. Done. 3 bench players, to be honest. I hear that, but who we got on the bench? Because like speak. Sometimes bench players are the match winners and the people that help, and not even in terms of scoring goals, seeing out the game. I'm not gonna lie, I wish I was a footballer, man. You see the LV jacket Fifano was wearing. I know some of you clocked that. You see what that man can do for a couple hours' wages. Crazy. Oh, what's going on here, Amazon Prime? First time you frozen. Hey. Oh, we're back here. But I'd say you're not like that. Wait, what if I'm ramping? Now I'm not live anymore. All right, now we're back. AFCON games are either tight games or straight arse whooping. On some biggie pitches as well. It's lit. One thing today, football, I know for a fact I couldn't be a centre-back today. Too many soft pens and have to be careful for handballs when players kick the ball long. I mean, listen, football's been ridiculous in relation to defending for probably about 5 years. Defending's been dying. And now with this VAR stuff, obviously the game has to evolve, but I don't think too many defenders are necessarily good defenders, if that makes sense. You kind of praise them for their passing and all that. It's needed, but you're right. And to be fair, there's a war in defending. Unless you've got no arms, you have to do that. There's no point in defending. Matson and Nkunku, good hold-up play by him. Good bit of play from Nkunku. He's got some twinkle toes. He's a baller. He's found Mudryk. Mudryk should have lenged that like he hated the ball. He still got it, though. Lays Levi Colwell. Movie settings bottled it. Jackson Martinez don't want to shoot. Chelsea trying to fashion an opportunity. Caicedo, Colin Gallagher. Where's Gusto? No one's on the right-hand side. Pep's gone into desperation mode. He's doing that all midfield lineup. Only way to not have gaps in his team and play boring football. To be fair, they do say, boring football wins trophies, innit? So why not? I don't want to lose Tomiyasu. I'll never say players shouldn't represent their countries, but assuming they were fit, I would love them to say they don't want to go. Sorry to my Japanese and Ghanaian fans. Sorry, people, man. I lost to the peanuts. At least I've waited 43 minutes for it. Caicedo, backward pass, nothing new there. Disasi. Gusto must have got a France call up by now. Caicedo. Done quite well there, to be honest. No, none of his teammates wanted the damn ball from him. Nah, I didn't say 2-2. I said Chelsea will win 2-1. AFCON is a madness. The boys be bringing out the... hey, you'll be bad. But... yeah, man. Some of the games are so hard to watch, though, man. When the games are dead, they're dead. AFCON is like watching EastEnders. It's just messy drama. There you have it. Comment the live stream. Articulated perfectly. Colwill. It's back here with Chelsea's keeper. What can he do? That's a good knock in. That's a very good knock into Gusto. Gusto finds Matson. Matson's lost it very cheaply and unnecessary, really. Can't like, hey, you're too old to be flinging yourself to the floor this many times, man. You're actually too old for this. Centre back hypes. Hot take. Being a centre is easy to be a centre back, man. It is easy to be a centre back, man. Just be a bit switched on defensively. Make sure you're comfortable with playing out from the back and you're good. Wingers, you got to have drip. Fullbacks, you got to have drip. Centre mid, you got to do that. Striker, you got to do that. DG needing more highlights for the stream. Amen. Allow me, man. I've done drillings. It's just the only one that was recorded. 2 minutes of added on time here so far, folks. Mitchell to Elise. Eze. What's he going to do here? Mateta. Someone's got to shoot, man. Palace are allergic to shooting. The silly appeals for a free kick. I can't lie. This Richard guy ain't afraid of a tough tackle, is he? Done it on a couple of occasions. AU. It's falling to... Oh, yes! All right, please be on side. Please. Yes! Elise AFC. Well, Amanda was swearing in that. Hey, I think Amazon Prime caught that. Come on, Palace. Eze, wake up, man. Wake up. You see what you do when you're on crud? Lie it, man. Allow it, man. I never lied to you, lot. Been saying the Chelsea defense haven't been tested. But when they have, they've gone to sleep and not been punished. Let's go, Palace. Roy Hodgson, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, A10 Malik, where are you, lad? Where are you, lad? Boy. What? Caicedo let his wrong. Hey, people, Caicedo agenda. Caicedo agenda. We're live. Caicedo didn't follow his runner. Yes. 100 million midfield. Yes. Hey. Lovely. Hey. Wakanda settings. Wakanda settings. Let's go, boys. Crystal Palace 1. Chelsea 1 on the stroke of half time. The man whose stock is rising. Elise bags a very crucial equalizer. I'm here for this. I mean, Crystal Palace, we all know you get F it up. But for now, it's lit. Crystal Palace 1. Chelsea 1. Must be like the first opportunity Palace have really fashioned today, if I'm completely honest with you lot. Even Roy Hodgson taking off his glasses, deep in what's going on. Let's go, Palace. Let's go. Big up Elise. Saka, you need to start scoring again. You know, he changed your hair. See what Elise did? He's got red hair, scored a goal. You can do what you want. Desassi. Nkonku. Surely a foul by Richard. There's no advantage for Chelsea, ref. You're moving mad. Boy, I see my hometown ain't embarrassing me against Chelsea. But hey, Uncle Ray waking up after dinner like, what's going on? Need a dedicated camera person to record those drillings. Amazon moving mad, like, man, I just going in the camera, like. Boy, keep going, boys. Keep going. Keep going. Love it. Smash the like button, people. Again, a late equalizer. And another example as to why I'm not jealous. It's halftime now. Why I'm not jealous of football managers. You plan all week, all day for things. Your team scores. You probably thought about what you're going to tell them at halftime. Then they've gone unconceded. Likewise for Roy Hodgson, he was probably sleeping, to be fair, and he's going to be made aware of what's going on. But you got a game plan. Team done a madness, conceded, and got back in there. Elise is cool with the ball. Eze is calm on the ball. That's how I always rate them. They want the football as well. I think Eze is a skillers, but I think Elise's got I don't want to sound like this, but he's got a bit more of a chip on his shoulder. Like, I don't want to say it, but you know what he is, don't you? You know, he plays like that. He's got swagger. He's like he was on a council estate. Both good footballers. Let's go, Palace. Ian Wright FC. Let's go. Starboy. Where's A10 Malik? He said Starboys were doing a madness. Party's back in training, but do you know when Tomiyasu, Fabio, and Timber come back? Timber, you ain't seen him for a minute. Fabio Vieira's had surgery, so at the refs, at the doctor's mercy. Tomiyasu, you're hoping for in the next couple of games, really. You can't not have stocks in Eze and Elise. I do think they'll be judged a lot more harsher if they were at the Arsenals, the Chelseas, the Cities, Liverpools, etc., etc. But that's what Elise has got to do, them decisive actions on a more consistent basis. Big up you lot. Don't forget to smash the like button, folks. But hey, He's been treated. Still here. Don't worry, GBG soon come. Make sure you know timer. Allow me. And in relation to, I think you meant Timber. I hope so, man. But like, you're gonna have to give the man time to recover emotionally, mentally. Obviously, from the point of you being declared fit to play football, that don't mean you got 90 minutes. And I'm no doctor, but just from reading online, when you hear players are back from injuries like ACLs, they pick up little setbacks and little other knocks along the way. And even that, assuming he gets through all of that and he's fit enough to now be named in the next couple of games and whatnot, how many 90-minute appearances is he built for? How long has he got? Madueke on, please. Who's that? Elise says effing cold in post-match. He does some funny interviews. Love that. Everton have been the better side so far versus City. Yeah, but that game's been on like 2 minutes, isn't it, really? You know, City can kill you. Hopefully they don't. And I don't know about no one else, but I'm just patiently waiting for I say if in hope, but when City is just going on a mad run. But the more the games come, the more they're going to need to do exactly that. So, boy, who really knows? Big up you lot tuned in, by the way, folks. Boy, in the presser earlier, Arteta basically said as long as Martinelli looks up and stops looking at his big up. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, Martinelli, get your head up, man. Trust me, I'm waiting, Malik, man. Wolves are now above Chelsea. They're in a relegation battle just like the others. I'll look at the league table, but if Wolves are ahead of Chelsea, considering they spent probably £1 billion less, boy, we got the London Cowboys, man. According to Arteta, Partey and Tomiyasu are unavailable for tomorrow's game against West Ham. I'd give 100 million to Palace for Eze and Elise at the carpet. I mean, in the modern day, yeah, but like 50 million a player, they're probably going to act over both. And even listen, I wouldn't say no, but assuming it happened, I'm not going to lie, I'd feel like I'm being finessed, and I'm not even dissing them, but value went down the window of it a long, long time ago, didn't it, in the modern game? At least there's a shower, man. I swear we get in Europe when we win the League Cup. I don't listen, pattern up your thing. I don't know. I don't know about none of that. Like, we're doing this Champions League thing next year as well. Come on, gravy ball, Brexit, smash and grab. Listen, I need a Sean Dyche masterclass, but it's not gonna happen, man. It's not gonna happen, bro. Chelsea conceded a late equalizer in this first half. Possession, Chelsea 64% to Crystal Palace's 36. Palace have had 5 shots. Chelsea have had 6. Chelsea have had 3 shots on target. Palace have had 2. Both teams, interestingly enough, have had 12 touches in the up box. So on paper, it is an even game. Like the eye test will tell you it is an even game. I probably thought the stats would be slightly more screwed in the Chelsea perspective than necessarily a Crystal Palace one. I think slightly Crystal Palace, Chelsea have been a better team than Crystal Palace, but slightly, so pardon me. So I would describe it as very even. Chelsea let themselves down towards the dying embers. I don't think they've created much to put Dean Henderson under real pressure, but they have threatened in the gaps, especially down the right-hand side. For Palace, it's almost weird because when their goal kind of came, initially Crystal Palace, they were playing decent football. And it's like they started to go long, and it didn't happen. And Conky, your 2-yard passes when in space won't fool me. I don't remember that 8-10, Malik. So it don't happen. I remember big Arsenal rumors about Wolves and Neto. That's still a thing. Would love him. Even today, check out the stream I did earlier today. They said that Arsenal still have interest, but priorities are the middle of the park and centre half. Remember Fabio Vieira? We haven't seen him in ages. Elise or Neto would be good backups for Saka. Bring them. Hey, DG, just realised you're streaming who's been playing better. It's been even, really and truly. I'd give it a couple percentages to Chelsea. Right, they got Jeff Sterling. Swear down, they tried to dead you on Sky Sports. Uncle's still active. Shout out Luco and Hasselbank. You got to get this money and get out of here. Wait, Jeffy looking bigger as well, pause. Jarrell Hatto looks like a good versatile young player. He's lit. Top targets, DG, super quick review on our mid targets. Mid targets, I don't know, man. Mid to long term, it has to be striker and out wide, isn't it? Like, if that's what you're asking me. Would love to see the bag thrown at Osimhen. I don't think Arsenal are getting Osimhen. Love to see Neto come to the carpet. You know what? Just of the rumours off the top of my head, I want Zubimendi. Want that Hatto guy. Don't mind Douglas Luiz at all. Don't mind Ivan Toney. Bring Osimhen. So yeah, I think I've covered that. So what do you mean, like positions? Midterms is an 8. I'd prefer a 6 in January, an 8. Striker winger, isn't it? And obviously a backup keeper because Ramsdale's going to keep it moving. AU, that was a ball. I ain't seen Caicedo or Enzo Fernandez do one of them assists. 100 million. Levi Colwill out of possession as well. Caicedo letting him make the run. It's poor from Chelsea there. That back line. Colwill's in his own world. Caicedo's in his own world. The other members of that back line are in that phase. The defending Chelsea players terrible. Horrible. Something is wrong with Caicedo. He's definitely not working. Battery needs to be. I think Caicedo's just getting used to life at Chelsea. I think he'll show his quality. I think Caicedo's a good player. I'm not going to lie. Obviously, signed for a bigger club. We all knew. I'm not even dissing him, but he's not the most glamorous midfielder on the ball. I think he needs to realise that you never will be that, but it's very different being in the middle of the park for Brighton than Chelsea. Like, I think you've got to, obviously do what you've been doing that led to Chelsea spending that money on you. But I think you've got to be a tiny bit braver. Got to be a tiny bit braver. This chance where Jochin Anderson is moved to and Nkunku's got like if that's not the only way, if I was a Chelsea fan, I'd accept that is if it's a penalty. And Nkunku's got to pull the trigger there. He's got to, people. He's got to bag. And Nkunku's looked all right, man. It's not been amazing, not like wow, but I think he's a decent player. Like, I'm not gonna say you've looked any better than anyone else in the Chelsea shirt. I think if anything, if there's one Chelsea player that stood out, it's probably that Gusto. I think Mudryk had a good 20 minutes, half an hour, and he went a bit quiet. I think Nicholas Jackson's hold-up play has been quite good. I think that Metzen guy's not been amazing, but he's shown that he's on it. So, yeah. Don't forget to smash that like button, folks. We need midfielders and defenders for sure. Osimhen plus Jesus or Osimhen plus Tony. Osimhen Jesus. Like, Jesus is still a key part of this thing for me. Chelsea needs some new batteries for Caicedo. It's not functioning properly. They bought him on Alibaba or something, man. Brighton condom. Brighton only give us deals. Osimhen wants to play Champions League, which rules out Chelsea. Bring Zubimendi to the carpet. I don't know much about Hatto. I hear it, but and I'm not going to lie, the way Chelsea are performing this season, I don't know when Champions League will be back on the horizon, but if I'm Osimhen, I'm not going to necessarily... It's going to play a factor if I want to play in that, obviously, but I'm not going to let the fact that... I think Chelsea's big enough that, yeah, they might not be in the Champions League right now, but I think they could sell me a project. And I think any player that signs for any of the top six clubs / whoever, who does the Newcastle, Aston Villa thing, having a great season, in with a shout. Everyone has to accept that, bad seasons come, you might do the mad thing, and you might not be in the Champions League. If we're letting Nkunku do this, play Madueke, so we have that threat on the right. Who is that, man? I don't know that guy. Sounds a decent player. I do make myself chuckle on occasion, folks. Thinking on it, now with Partey now and then they're gone. If Rice gets an injury, we're in problems, we need something there. There you have it. Pickford with some mad save. See, if I hear that, Everton are going to get rubbed out, man. If I hear that, I don't want to hear that. I need to be hearing Everton have missed some half chances in that. So yeah, what questions are talking points in relation to Chelsea, Palace, or football in general? Have you lot got to say? You're being boring, mate. Boy, But yeah, I don't want to hear that about Pickford, man. What's going on in the world of football? Let's go on Sky Sports quickly. See what's going on there. What's going on here? As I said, it's half-time in the Brentford-Wolves game. Wolves are beating Brentford 3-1. Obviously, it's 1-1 between Chelsea and Palace. Big up the Scottish supporters out there. St Johnstone and Livingstone is currently 0-0. St Mirren and Kilmarnock are winning a 0-0. Hibernian and Hearts is 0-0, as is Everton against City. Really struggling at Birmingham forward alert. They're not going to hold on, man. When I hear a team is holding on for 90 minutes, I'm very pessimistic, man. It's a madness. Swear down, Chelsea lost more than us this year. I didn't know that. Well, you support Man United. I'm not involved in this, these losing things. We're winning games and that. Fighting for leagues, allegedly. I don't look at the league table. I don't know. It's not to be proud of. There's many teams say that about Mike. Big up Ten Hag, though. Trust the process. Actually, free keeper and that. To be fair, Nana's got better passing ability than half of the United midfielders at present. Caught life, but we need that for the greater good. Boy, who's even fit for the West Ham game? All I see is injuries. Fight for leagues, I don't know. When I say, listen, fighting for the league, it's very ambiguous because on paper, you could be fighting for the league in terms of winning trophies, but fighting for the league could be just being better. Oh, wow. Yeah, Brentford, sorry. Hwang will never score an easier goal. Wow, absolute mishap there. I knew I should have put Weiser in my FPL. Can't lie, Brentford Wolves looking kind of lively. We should have done watch along for that. Brentford playing out from... Oh, wow. Nah, Brentford. All right, Wang, you're doing bits for my FPL as well, you know. God, please don't shake me. Don't let me on the bench. Please. Please. Pussy club. 3-1, yeah. Would you swap Martinelli for Leao? Nah. Pep was talking about closing chapters after the Club World Cup win. Any chance he bounces after the season? Nah, I think he's here for a minute, man. You know what? I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but I don't think Pep Guardiola is going to walk until City pay them lawyers and, get this little 116 charges, is it? Get that kind of thingy. That I just think he's got a bit, not an ego thing, because that's not fair. And I mean, who wouldn't have an ego surrounding that? But I think once that's cleared, potentially. But in theory, if I was Pep Guardiola and somehow I win the Champions League again this year, or I win the league, I can't lie, one love. Let me leave in it, or maybe one more season. But then if you're Pep, I don't know him in it, but he looks like a man a bit like Wenger that lives and breathes football. I don't think he would retire. And at the same time, what are you gonna do? As a man, big up the galley out there, but as a man, generally, as males, I think one of the biggest problems for the male species is feeling like you don't have a lack of sense of purpose. And I feel like most males, there are obviously some lazy brothers, but most people need a purpose. Most people need to do something every day. And obviously, Pep is a male. Not that I can confirm that, but I assume you are. He doesn't strike me as someone that's going to want to sit down and do nothing. Yeah, for a couple of months, he's taken a sabbatical before, recharge. Second half has kicked off. Recharge your battery, spend time with the family that you're not obviously afforded to, relax, enjoy life. But after that, I don't know if he goes to international management, which is always talked about with Pep, or club management. I do think Pep is on international management, but then again, the variables are different because you obviously have to do stuff day to day. But, if you compare Pep to Southgate, beyond the obvious, Pep's working with his players every day. A lot of Southgate's thing is probably around scouting players, around analysis, around, planning around tournaments and all of that sort of stuff. Really, Palace could have been in really from the kickoff in the second half, but it's not come to anything. Ajax rebuilt to honour Cruyff in 2026. Is Cunha on the Joe Linton thing now? Boy, must be. I like Cunha, but there's something missing. Gusto. Disassi. I think he can afford to be a bit brave. But no. You know what? Nope. I take back what I was going to say. I was about to say I think he can afford to be a bit braver in possession, but then I see why that's probably not demanded of him. It's a throw in here on this left hand side to Crystal Palace. So yeah, man. Kind of curse to the commentator. Mitchell, not really got many options. Who wants it from a Crystal Palace perspective? It's horrible throw in straight to Gusto. Mitchell finds Mateta. Mateta into the path of Eze. Eze tries to square it. Colwell sends it back the way it came. Disassi gets his head to it. Never a foul. Please don't tell me you bought that, ref. The ref has actually said play on. Eze's done something with it, which weren't good enough, and Chelsea have got out of there. And Konku. Well, Justin Anderson wins the header, actually. Too many of these players are whining. I can't lie. I hope Anderson's all right. I hope he ain't hit his head. If he's hit his head, I take back what I said, but anything other than head injuries, acting, ref. I can't lie, man. This is one of the most jarring things with Premier League football these days, man. Why for that as well, Anderson, man? What you're doing in front of the camera? You've been moving a bit crap today, really, if I'm honest. Still on the floor. DG, realistically, who we signed in Jan? Don't know. Wish. Pet's reign at City is his longest at any club he's been at, and he's Spanish. I genuinely think he's driven at this point. His drive at this point, is to rub out Ferguson's legacy. Shit, he's won champs off equaling him with 15 years or so. Probably. And to be fair, like, this is the one club you've been at where obviously, like, once Pep showed he's Pep Guardiola, can do what he wants, but and respectfully to City, like, he can kind of mold City in his image. Like, it is Pep Guardiola's image. It is a blueprint of Barcelona. At Bayern Munich, Bayern Munich have a certain sort of image. Barcelona have a certain sort of image. So this is, you can really do, it's like playing Football Manager, really and truly. He can do whatever the hell he wants. Gusto. But a bit of a tentative opening exchanges early on in the second half, folks. If you ain't hit the like button and subscribed, what are you doing? Big up to you lot who have already. Twitch gang, don't feel left out. If you've got Amazon Prime, you know what to do. Collar Gallagher. I think Chelsea build-up play could, in general, whenever I've watched them, could be a lot quicker. But when you're playing different players every day, you're not really going to get there, are you? Gallagher. Gusto. Whose forward thinking actually led to the first goal. Matson. Gallagher. Caicedo. Caicedo needs to be a lot braver. I do think that was a pointless foul from Lerma. Ref said play on. See moments like that. Back yourself, Caicedo. Stop going home, man. You've got nothing to lose. You've got your mama house. You're playing for Chelsea. Bro, possible forward. Moving very fugazi. Gusto. I'm not going to lie. Probably been missing all year, but they do miss Enzo Fernandez. Eze. Gurhi. Listening to your good self while watching City versus Everton. City are looking a bit scary. Early doors, come on, toffees, we can, but hope. Come on, big up yourself, happy, man. And yeah, listen, I'm going to leave you lot to do the hoping for Everton, and I expect to hear they've lost 2-0 or something. Hey, who got the assist for the equaliser? Disarmed by Gusto quite well, if I'm honest. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Not sure what Hwang's contract is saying, but we need a bagsman like him or a Jota type guy, to be honest. Wouldn't be against a Jota type player. 5 minutes into the second half, but it feels like it's been 20. Chelsea have lost it very cheaply here. Mateta, Elise, who scored the equaliser. Poor pass from him. Disassi will say thank you for that. Mudryk, first time into the path of Jackson. Jackson killed Mudryk there, if I'm honest with you. And Gurhi's intercepted quite well. Good play from Gurhi, the Cobham graduate. Chris Richards, folks. Jochin Anderson. Yeah, big up Wang. I hope I get my FPL points. He's on the bench. Oh, Mitchell's made a mess of that and giving it straight to Matson. Caicedo wins a free kick. I'm surprised Lerma ain't been fouled. I mean, yellow carded. Made quite a few fouls. I mean, that's his game. Gallagher. Colwill. Gallagher. Caicedo. Bro, you're not even attempting to play it forward. Mudryk. Poor from him, the goal scorer, actually, giving it very straight back. And again, another point as to why I feel sorry for managers is both managers have probably told their teams something completely different to what they're doing in this first 6 or so minutes of the second half. Can't be jealous of a manager. Zassi. It's like both teams, I wouldn't say scared, or fearful of the other, but it's like a chess match. It's like when you watch them Western movies, someone's waiting for the gun to be drawn. Zassi. Again, I'm just seeing why you don't pass the ball forward. Lerma to Elise. Skips past Gallagher. Skips past Caicedo. Needs support. Pass from him. Final ball is not good enough. To be fair, he has won a free kick. And it is a yellow card worthy challenge, but if Caicedo's been booked, then was it Caicedo or Disassi? Because if Caicedo was booked, I don't understand I think Caicedo was the one booked. I don't understand how Lerma hasn't been booked. So surely the next tackle Lerma makes that is off, he's going to be in the referee's book. Good free kick to win, but the final ball in real time, the pass from Elise weren't quite there. So yeah, Caicedo's gone into the referee's book. Unfortunately for him. Hopefully we bring in 2, even if they're short. DG, do you know if the Neto thing is dead? I don't think it's dead in the sense of we want image. Like we have an interest in him and we love the image of having him in our squad. But in terms of January, just based on what we read via The Athletic, I wouldn't give it too much thought. Eze goes for goal. It's gone wide. To be fair, considering the range, it's not the worst of efforts. But at the end of the day, if you don't hit the target, it doesn't work the keeper or provoke a corner or an assist or a goal. What really is it? Entitled to go for goal because of his quality. In fact, that camera angle don't do it justice. It makes it look even more horrible than I thought. Big up Hodgson. He looked asleep in the first half. Seems he's up now. Pick him up. Everton are winning a goal to 0. Tranquillo. Everybody tranquillo. Can't lie, Google is saying 0-0, blood. I bet VAR shagged it. Colin Gallagher. Disassi. Gusto. Benoit Banashile. Has it actually stood in my group chat's going off again at Rodri? I don't know if Rodri's done something. Disassi. Mudryk. Jack Harrison bagged. Did he not? I could be wrong. Either at United or City as an academy boy. You spent time at City. I think you've either been at City or United. Man United. Oh, you've been at Liverpool and Man United and City actually. Or then you moved to America. So technically, poetic justice there. It stood poor from City. Come on, Everton, man. Toffees. I'm not getting excited though, man. Come on, Mateta. I know you got something for these lot. He's forced a good save from their goalie, to be fair. Big up Mateta. To be fair, he's worked very hard today for Crystal Palace. 10 minutes into this second half, it's still 1-1, people. Mudryk got things off to a good start for Chelsea. Elise equalised. Elise takes this corner. It's in swinging. It'll be another corner for Crystal Palace. Big up Harrison, man. More I see from Solanke, more I'm not against him, but be a bench player. I'm not against him warming bench, replacing Eddie Nketiah in terms of the role, but in terms of being that talismanic figure, I have to see it to believe it. Elise to take this corner, people. Elise, that's horrible, man. He left it for Elise. Eze took the corner, sorry. Chelsea made a mess of this defensively and it's still alive. Mateta, oh, is he offside? I call it live. But he funded it over. But at this point, with VAR, whether you're offside or not, you put the ball in the back of the net. It depends what side of the bed they wake up and what lines they want to draw. Funded it over the bar. Another meaty player wearing number 14. Desassi. Gusto. It's like Palace. That's a silly foul from AE, but it's like the press is getting higher and higher from Palace. City standards this season. The big question: time will Arsenal win the league? Top 4 prediction. I don't understand that winning the league because one, Thiago. Oh, right, Lavia is still about. Lavia is coming on for Chelsea. Thiago Silva is coming on for Chelsea. I don't understand winning the league. In terms of fighting for the trophy and winning the Premier League, Colwell's coming off, boy. You've been kind of meaty today. Hopefully, Arsenal could do that. I would love to see it, but, it's easier said than done. If we win the games we need to win, hopefully in May, by 38 games played, we'd have done all right. In many ways, winning the league is seeing your team improve and do better than they was yesterday, really. In many ways, seeing Saka get better and better is winning the league to me. Matson's off as well. Pardon me, top Lavia's on, by the way. In terms of top 4, no order. And it's difficult, man. But I think City, Arsenal, Liverpool, and I think third spot is open season, man. Open season, if I'm completely honest. Like, anyone could get that. There's Assi. I mean, does he feel like taking this corner? Man's a corner free kick. Should be out in my cab, but got rotten leg. Flipping hell, man. I hope you're all right in the circle, man. Pick up yourself. If City didn't have Pep, I would think they'd drop out top 4 race this year. Probably a treble hangover, man. It always happens. Like, who plays Football Manager? The year after you win something, it's peak. It's already started peak for me, like 2 draws. Gusto's gone to left back. Lavia. Welcome to the Prem, mate. Wins a foul. Lerma, surely you have to get a yellow card now. That's another one. Lerma's been told. I'm not going to lie. Like, I don't care if Chelsea get the decisions or not. But how's Lerma not been booked? The ref has told him to calm down. So surely after the next one. Everton are winning 1-0. Harrison has scored in the 29th minute. My correspondent in a circle saying Everton are building confidence. So get that second, boys. Can't call a man Duppy till he's dead. City's a team. Obviously 1-0 to the Arsenal's a famous chant. But if you're not us and you don't buck City at Wembley or the Emirates, you need to probably score more than one. Lavia. To be fair, he's done what a couple of his teammates haven't. Tried to pass the effing ball forward. Gallagher's done well to find Nkunku. Nkunku, what could he do there? He squares it? I don't know. What was you trying to do there? Elise has hooked it clear. Half an hour left, people. Mateta. Good hold-up play from the big man, really, to find Eze. Anderson. And Dean Henderson's cleared it long. That's the one bad thing because you've given it straight. After that good play, giving it straight back to oh, no. Tell her live. Benoit, Belichick, whatever, Belichick made a mess of that. Mateta's picked his pocket. Eze, pass it. You're not going to make it, bro. This guy is meaty, man. Eze's overrated. You're meaty. Elise says the truth. You're not the truth. You're going to fraud at a big club. You're a fraud, man. Should have passed the ball. If you don't pass the ball, you got to shoot. You didn't see Sterling at the weekend. It weren't as exaggerated as that. But Palace, you're getting to that time where you need to take your chances or Chelsea are going to get that second. Mateta's done so well to nick that. And to be honest with you, the Chelsea centre-half, the young lad, he's been saved there, a bit like Yochin Anderson in the first half. Look at Poch, he's checked out, man. He don't even believe it. Stressed out, man. Caicedo, Thiago Silva, Lavia. To be fair, I understand the Lavia sub. Again, wants to pass it forward. That's something Caicedo's not going to be amazing at, but he's going to have to develop. Doesn't play forward enough. Gallagher, Caicedo. Disassi. Caicedo. Silva. Switches play. That's a good knock if it gets there. It doesn't, though. Klein reads it well. Elise. Klein. Back to Elise. Horrible pass from Klein, really. Gusto will intercept it and keep possession for Chelsea. Well, Eze is good, but come on, man, he's not the truth, man. He's not the truth. You're not the truth. Elise is the truth. Eze is not the truth. Eze is a very good player with a very good future. He's Bandili, man. You're not doing anything different that I don't see a Wobie do, really and truly. Like, you're lit, but you're Bandili, man. You're not the truth like that. You show me enough. But to be fair, City will give you some crazy tablets. Gurley venturing forward. Finds Eze. It's all Everton. Long may that continue, man. But again, like, you got to put the ball in the back of the net. Yoshin Anderson. Mateta. Elise. Eze. Show me something. What happened here? Offside? That's lazy. Take Eze off, man. It's going easy. Big up, D. You're not going to lie. You're watching the wrong game. This City Everton game is the one to watch. I can't win. Because normally, every other day, I pick City Everton. And I thought, you know what? Let me pick the opposite to what I would pick. Because I thought, you know what? Yeah, on paper, it sounds lit. City might just run riot. Chelsea been a bit booky this season. Palace, Mandem FC, maybe this will be the crazy game. And I should just let people vote. Another forward pass by Lavia. It's inspired Caicedo to pass forward. Mudryk, this is a good run. Still got it. Oh, just lost his footing. Yochin Anderson asking too much of Eze. Battle of the hair. Eze loses out there. As soon as I talk up City, they start shrinking. May that continue. And said City chose Nunes over Eze for a reason. Amen. Caicedo and Gallagher mop up there. Rest says play on. Man said Chelsea started AFCON early. 7th time this season, City has trailed in the game. Hopefully they lose. If anyone wants to have a chance at the Premier League title, City need to not draw, lose games. Gusto. Lavia. I've seen enough from in about 2 minutes from Lavia to say if he's fit, he needs to start every game for Chelsea. Chelsea midfielders is too much sideways. And I'm not even hating on Caicedo and Gallagher. That's you lot's thing. Disassi, Caicedo. It's something he's going to have to learn, but he's not comfortable. It does well there, Caicedo, to keep possession. Lavia. Gusto, he's moved to left back. Malo Gusto, is he going to pull it into the box? Fakes like he is. Fakes another shot. Yeah, it's past the ball, man. Passes the ball. Lavia. Caicedo. Back to Lavia. Lavia. Gusto. Mudryk. Mudryk, does he find someone? The head of Mitchell. Thiago Silva. Not quite sure what that was, but between Caicedo and Mudryk, they get him out of there. Klein hooks it clear. Both teams look like they're getting tired. Where does Enzo fit in this lineup? Well, Gallagher's got to come out for Enzo, innit? Really? Or you can have one of Caicedo and Lavia, and one holds the bench. DG's game selection always under scrutiny. Get this guy more screens. Freddie, amen. 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 Gillette Soccer Saturday settings. I think that's the best solution. I might look into that. Gusto. Caicedo. Killed Caicedo there. Palmer, Sterling not even playing. This is a headache. Well, that's what Chelsea need, isn't it? Good headaches for one and depth and whatnot. Lavia concedes a foul. If you haven't hit the like button, people. Again, give me just a second. On the sly, I've ordered something online. Delivery. Give me a second. Hopefully no one scores. I'm back in a sec. I'm running down the stairs. Oh, have I made it without someone scoring? I think I have. Delivery downstairs. I'm being greedy, people. I ordered dessert still. Sprinkle cake. Fat cunt, I know. But DG, why you're gonna play the elite intro? People get upset. I'd watch DG Sports Saturday. You know what? We might look into that still. Stat: Everton have not lost when scoring first this season. Just nice hanging out. Don't mind what game you cover. In a circle. My guy, big up the cabbies. Klein, come on. As Gusto handballed that, surely, ref. Gusto's got out of there. He's in the trenches. He had a good game for Chelsea, and I think he was fouled there, if I'm honest. Chelsea keep it moving here with Lavia. I can't lie. I think Arsenal and Liverpool fans screwing you. Well, more Liverpool fans, because it was more us hope than us actually trying to grab you. Appreciate that. But yeah, I think Enzo... I mean, there'll be games for it, but I don't think Lavia, Caicedo, and Gallagher are all needed on the pitch at one point, if I'm honest with you. Naturally, you'd imagine Gallagher comes out, and that's the three in midfield. Probably got to wait on Lavia being fit, though. Like, he's missed a lot of football. I don't know if he's fit to start games. You know how these Prem gaffers are and fitness dons are. But I think that's what they need. I think in the long term, Caicedo needs to be a tiny bit more adventurous with his passing. But I think if you got Caicedo, Enzo, and Lavia acts like the link in it. Like, he's not the most creative of player, but he's on breaking the lines. Caicedo's like the bouncer in the middle, just winning the ball back, and Enzo do a bit of everything. Hey, Mitchell. Anyone's guess who wins this? I'm still going with the 2-1 Chelsea. Eze. Richards. It's here with Ayew down this left. Ayew and Mateta have done quite well for Palace. Andre Ayew looked like he was going to shoot. Still has possession. Puts it across. Lavia, apologies, hooks it clear. We could have done with Lavia 100%. Appreciate that, Ben, man. My guy. That corner kick to Palace? I think here with none of that. Lavia would have been cold. I know Kai Havertz. Listen, big up Kai Havertz, but I would have definitely preferred that. Stones hobbling around, apparently good. Nah, it's never good to hear injuries, man. But it could go from bad to worse for City. Mudrik. Seems like both teams are getting quite tired, if I'm honest, and the quality is dropping. Jochin Anderson hits clear. It's gone off, so you'd imagine that's actually a Chelsea thing. Anderson doesn't agree. He's going quite mad. Guardiola on for Stones. Guardiola is on for City now. Poor tactics get this guy up. Bit harsh on Poch, I feel, but I don't watch Chelsea religiously, but what is their... I don't know what Colin Gallagher was doing there. He's caught life there, but what is their philosophy? Palace have possession. It's getting a bit scrappy with 20 minutes to go. Lerma, Mateta, Eze plays it into the path of Ayew, but Ayew doesn't have too many options. And where is his left back? Just as I said, that Mitchell's appeared in shot. Is it Jordan or Andre? It's got to be Jordan in there. Disassi. One in a million years on the ball there, and it's been at his pocket picked rather cheaply. Ayew. Richards. Gurhey. Finds Klein. That touch from Klein is horrible. He does win it there. He does win it. I don't think Mudrik can complain about that. Eze finds Mateta. I mean, if Chelsea go and counter-attack and score, you can't ask them to put the ball out. And if I'm a Crystal Palace fan, don't put that ball out. And if you're a Chelsea player, why has none of you made a foul? So play can stop. It's here down the left anyways with Ayew. Ayew delivers, not quite sure what he was looking for there. Goal kick to Chelsea. Stones is very good, one of the best, but too injury prone. It does feel like on a familiar occasion, you do hear, Stones isn't playing, Stones has picked up a knock. Obviously, things happen in the game, innit? So I wouldn't be very critical if it's happened in the game. But yeah. He does seem to pick up quite a few of them knocks. Broya's coming on. Madueke is coming on. It looks like Gallagher and Christopher Nkunku will be the two Chelsea players to make way once again. If you haven't smashed the like button, then what are you doing? And don't forget, people, we will be watching Arsenal West Ham tomorrow. Good little run out for Nkunku, though, man. I think he looked fairly positive. Yeah, I think you lot got to get rid of this Assi, man. I think he can't be anything more than a squad player. don't think he's a bad footballer. He just always looks like he's prone to something moving mad. Poch must be a headache for owners. Sack him now, and it looks desperate. And the next guy has to bang. Sack him at the end of the season. And the new guy won't have time. Bit tricky. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Considering what happened to Potter, they're better off just staying with Poch. But at what point, assuming it stays like this, as much as I just don't think you can blame just Poch. Ultimately, the manager's the one to blame. When is the right time to ever sack him? Disassi to bro, you're over the top. I thought Gurry had a push at him, but Gurry, he's hooked clear. Life keeps spinning. But it's only going back to a Chelsea shirt. It does feel like this game's going to be a case of smash and grab settings. Lavia. Look, come on with a point to prove, really. Found Gusto. Jackson. Poor from Jackson, really. Chelsea still have possession. Caicedo. Gallagher. Disassi. Madueke. Asked a lot of Conor Gallagher, but he finds him. Gallagher. Running into a blind alley. You got to earn a corner at least. Earns a throw-in, to be fair. Don't think that was the most sensible of decisions from the England international, but fair enough. Caicedo tries to dilly-dally in possession. He's lost it. Mateta, that ball needed to go out to Elise 20 years ago. Eze. Eze's got to get his head up. Eze, get your head up. Recognizes Elise might be offside. Get your head up. Finds Klein. That Klein doesn't need to be involved. It's here with Elise. Still with Elise on this right-hand side. He's asking who the hell wants it. Says, forget, I'm going to take a run down the wing. Up against Gusto now. Does he get past him? He does. Mateta, can he get the shot away? Oh, Mateta's pass is horrible. Klein and Lerma keep it. Crystal Palace deliver the ball in. Thiago Silva's headed clear. Madueke's got his head to it. Conor Gallagher's touch finds a Crystal Palace shirt. Mitchell dilly-dallying. Madueke's won it. Good bit of play from him. And he skipped past one. Good strength from him to stay on his feet. He's done very well. Ref, there's no advantage. Earned a very good... Wait, what? Ref bringing out the red card. But I say, right, yellow card. It's come out now. All started from poor dilly-dallying with Mitchell in possession. Madueke did very well to not only win the ball back, attempt to drive his team forward. To be fair, he did stay on his feet. And then there's another hit at him. Richards makes sure he brings him down on the second occasion and stops that Chelsea advancing run. And it's still 1-1. Caicedo, wrong. That's a good knock into Gallagher. Gallagher to Jackson. Jackson. Oh, wow. The camera angle has done us dirty. I thought Jackson bagged there. On reflection, that is a horrible effort from Jackson. And he's looking up to the skies. God can't help you unless you help yourself, my friend. Good play from Gallagher and Caicedo. I think everybody in the stadium watching this game thought his dinking effort was going to go into the net. Instead, it's gone wide. I might give the benefit. No. I was going to say benefit of the doubt. It's a harder finish. So you got to score that. It's not quite a tap-in or clear cut, but you got to score that. 16 minutes left. Lerma. Killed Klein there. Throw into Chelsea. Apparently, it's half-time in the Everton City game, and Everton are still winning a goal 2-0. Big up the correspondence. Imagine De Ligt and Saliba would be the best centre-back partnership. It would, but Gabriel still has to play enough games. Did you see the masterclass from Lokonga against Sheffield United man of the match? Should we call him back? I think Lokonga's too good for Arsenal, man. I think Arteta's done him very dirty, not playing him. I think he should do what Balogun done and just look to depart. Like Cedric. Cedric is too good not to be our first choice fullback. No, I hope nobody buys them two players in January or the summer. I really do. Hope no one tries to buy them. I'd cry if we lost them. And Nkunku looked good, just a technical guy. He'll cook for them when deployed correctly. Half of the Chelsea team. What I get for Xmas? Nah, man. City look ordinary, so strange. Seeing this long may it continue, man, because when City hit back, it's scary. Broja. Lavia. Caicedo. And the more they struggle in the league, the more I think they're going to win the second Champions League and one in a row. Madueke, is he going to cut in and leng it off his left? Bobbing and weaving. Twisting and turning. Mitchell staying on him like a rash. It's here with Silva, Caicedo. Disassi, I don't think that was meant for you, but he's done well to find Gallagher. Gallagher. Caicedo. Square pass to Lavia. Lavia. Thiago Silva. It's gone all the way in. Oh, Jackson is bagged. It is 2-1. Jackson makes amends for missing just a few moments ago. He did have a look to the offside flag. It's definitely not 12. It's 2-1. Well, to be fair, that's what you need at this moment in time. I might have been bang on right with my prediction of 2-1 Chelsea. If he's onside, Palace have gone to sleep there. Boy. Jackson, the most relieved man. I like Hato a lot, Harry, man. Jackson is back. It's a pass from Thiago Silva. He's onside. He's defo onside. Klein's playing him on. He's defo onside. Klein and Anderson gone to sleep. He's just got something on it. And it's found the near post. Could the keeper even done better? I think he's actually taking like the ball into the box. I don't know, man. In fact, I don't know what I was going to say there. Anderson and Klein need to take responsibility, and also Henderson. Chelsea won't care. They've taken the lead. Should have played Holding. Bro, has Rob Holding even played for Crystal Palace in the Prem? He just wanted to stay in London and manoeuvre. I hear it. Have you played? Rob Holding is yet to play in the Prem. That's not offside. I mean, I'm sure every Crystal Palace fan disagrees with me and hopes it bangs, but that's not offside. Rob Holding's played 98 Premier League appearances. No, he hasn't played in the Prem yet. That tells you everything about Rob Holding. He's only played one time. He got 90 minutes in the EFL Cup. And he's not in the squad now, to be fair. I think he's had some injuries. Raw. That's ridiculous. I can't lie to you. Even by VAR standard, it looked like he was onside. Boy. Jackson isn't quite going to have his redemption. Good call, ref. Good call, ref. Well done. Well in. Is the call. And just like that, it's back to that. Boy, I think that's a mad thing, really, but we don't score winners. Sheg, it has been declined. Jeffrey Slop's coming on for AU. Should have played Rob Holding, never gets caught there. I'm so happy I don't need to pretend Rob Holding's a good footballer anymore. I mean, to me, you are, of course. But in the Premier League realm, oh, Lord. Lord God. Come on, Roy. Chelsea have had 2 offsides. Crystal Palace have had 6. So Palace need to go and work with time. Moving mad. Credit card decline is peak. Mitchell, no foul. Ref. That's ours. All right, Mitchell and Madueke. I bang him. Yes. I want drama. I want controversy. I've got VAR. I've been entertained somewhat. Yes. I bang him. I want black on black violence, man. Black lives matter, not his though. Come on, boys. Crash him. Ref, don't let him talk like that. Don't. You know what he did, Madueke, mate. You know what he did. Don't do that. You're not in Holland anymore, mate. You can't do that. And Mitchell, ref. Come on. Sorry, people. I know. No, say no to violence. It's not me. Something came over me. It weren't me. I apologize. I ain't been sleeping, right? But what did he do to make him that mad? Why was there beef? Yeah, Mitchell's going through domestics. We've all been here, lad. You just want fights for no reason when the missus ain't chatting to you. There was no need for that at all. There was no need for that. And Madueke doing the get back needs to be easy on the yellow. Bro, yo. But to be fair, Palace, it's not Anfield, but that's the sort of stuff. If you're a Chelsea fan, going to make you make noise. Bro, your Bandulu hold up play, lost it. Get the popcorn out. Bang him, man. Be your own people. Listen, I ain't trying to be a Dr. Umar. Black lives matter, not the Chelsea ones, though. Not the tick. Chibi, not the ops. Mateta, come on. Eze is meaty, man. I'm not hearing this. Look, you're almost passing each other. You're meaty, man. Your thing's not 30. Oh, Thiago Silva taking a slip. Come on, Slop. Hey, Palace, please. Hey, Elise, please. I'm not going to agenda you. You've done well to force a save. I'm not going to agenda you. Jackson's price tag is saving him from cooking the guy's meeting. Bro, he knew he was probably... So they had the next black striker as well, Fufana. He probably expected to hit the loan circuit. And 1 minute you're playing in Bulgaria, then you're in Holland, then you're this place, that place. Can't believe he's lucky to play for Chelsea. Why do you think he hit every celebration under the sun when he scored against Spurs? Boy. Man said, sorry, Miss Jackson. We do love the handbags. Ref, watch the pull-in. What's this? Eze. This guy's me. He's not the truth, man. He's a good baller, but don't look any different from a Iwobi in that. You're like a sick Iwobi. Elise, who is the truth? 9 minutes left. Elise delivers. It's horrible from him. Good hold-up play by Jackson Gusto. Should have passed the ball 20 years ago. That was horrible. He has earned the throw-in, but that was horrible from him. You saw one of the rare times I've seen Chelsea break in numbers. Big up Hudson. Big up Roy Hudson. He don't look like he has a clue what's going on. 50. Oh, sorry. Amazon done me. Possession has been 65 Chelsea, 35 Palace. Probably to be expected. But it's what you do with possession. And it's about, as we said at the start, being effective in both boxes. I'm sure for the goals both teams conceded, neither team will say they defended well. Both teams have had half chances. Chelsea, the better one's not done anything. Broja, Gallagher, Meaty Cobhamute. Petrovic getting extended, running the team. Big up your team. Thiago Silva. Uncle, man. Saudi Arabia, man. You shouldn't be going through this. Is Broja offside? It's a good touch from him. He's unlucky. I don't know if the offside flag went up already. Did it go up? Don't know. It's not in camera shot, people. Broja did all right there, and that's good from Thiago. And that's something to think about. Klein's had a long day at the office. No, Broja's actually onside. And if Broja hits the target, that might creep in. It's a good touch. Good play, man. Lovely, sexy pass from Thiago Silva, by the way. Don't let that one go over your head. That's what Thiago does. Uncle, you're better than this, man. You won Champions League with these, man. Cut, man. Look who you're playing with. Saudi, man. If you go back to Italy, you can play for about 20 years. Gusto. This Banashile guy is not the truth, man. He's big. Scrappy end to this game so far. Ref, come on. Both the teams doing that. Gallagher holding his ass. I don't know why. Why? Caicedo. You definitely don't get paid if you don't pass the ball forward. Caicedo looking like dons that work in the all-inclusive hotels. I swear he made me strawberry daiquiri. I'm allowed to say it. One of them. It feels like there's a last-minute winner here, people. I'm saying that. I don't really believe it. But he needs to go back to Monaco, man. He's fraud. He'll be playing in Turkey soon, man. Jackson, good run. His hold-up play's been good. Oh, the pass to Broja. I mean, Broja and Jackson, as much as it's good from you, look, where are the man? You're meant to be the man in the box. I'd love to bring the lit. I'd also like to go on a date with Kelly Rowland, Miss Banks. All of them. Broja, did it hit the hand of Yachin? Anderson? Oh, I don't know. He might be in trouble there. 6 minutes left. It's a corner kick, I believe, at the very least. Yachin Anderson might be in trouble there. I don't know. Got to be careful. I see my centre-backs get done dirty. Wolves are winning 4-1. Pep screaming at the match officials. No card or drama, naturally. One rule for one manager in this league. 20 rules for others, eh? 6 minutes left, folks. Richard, you want to keep your hands off Dizassi there, if I'm honest. You want to keep your hands off people. Colin Gallagher, that's a good ball in. It's not dead. Jackson tried to do a madness. Madueke appealing for a pen. Ref says, forget all of that. Break, Palace, man. Why me shook? Hey, Slot. No jollof at the end of the game for you. You're moving mad. I told man about this Eze shit, man. I've seen enough. You're fraud, man. He's meaty. 35 million max. He's meaty. Take him off. Hey, where's Will Hughes and them kind of man there that are just on seeing out the result? Take him off, Roy, man. Take him off, Roy, man. He's spooky. Madueke acting like he's injured. They're good, man. You were just trying to fight Dons. Like, bro, no one hearing that injury stuff. Eze's meaty, man. Eze's meaty, man. Shameless. I like him a lot. Eze's meaty, man. Bro, I'm not buying into this nonsense. He's lit, but there's no way you're on the same level as Elise. The fuck thing is, Eze's an 80 million pound, 90 million pound player these days. It's crazy. He's lit. He's a baller. But come on, man. I don't care about doing these breakdancing Tekken moves if you're not gonna pass or assist. Madueke appealing for a penalty. You're just enjoying every moment you got at Chelsea. You know you're hitting Stockport and them things there. To be fair, boy, I think that's a pen. I think Eze's fouled him. I do think he's losing the ball. Bro, how's that up? No, he's not. Nah, that is a rock solid pen. That has to be a penalty. That has to be a Chelsea pen. Ref, you're doing a dramatic thing. Is he jogging to VAR? Told man about Eze. But if he cut his hair, if Eze never had them single plats, he would have seen he didn't need to make that foul. Boy, nervy tap Palace is peak. 100% that's a pen, bro. Left the trailing leg. Chelsea about to catch life. You're done, Eze, man. You're done. This is why Arsenal and them team, you're always crying about Arsenal releasing you. This is why you got released. You done well to still be a Premier League footballer. And I want you and Eddie, you think you man are playing for England again? Should have stayed on the Dr. Umar thing and done up Super Eagles and Ghana, respectively. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. Eze, you're done. It is a pen. You're done. You're done. And you've been shit as well. See why you should have passed the ball in the final third? Chelsea about to steal 3 points. At least I got my prediction spot on. I ain't got a gender against Eze. I like him, but like, bro, you can't. You telling me this guy 80 million? Yeah, you could do step overs and you can do around the world, and you're a good footballer. But if you're an attacking player, goal or assist. In the final third, consistently today, he's been meaty. Listen, I want better for my brothers. I believe in him, but he's meaty. Dean Henderson ain't saving you, cuz. You man are not getting 3 points. Eze, it's all your fault. You need to cry in the shower, bro. It's all your fault. Everything is your fault. Let your team down. Bro, you should know better. Bro, when the man there play Burnley and Luton, bro, Eze's going to score a wonder goal. He's good. He's a good footballer. Listen, if he signs for Arsenal, he's the best thing since sliced bread. He's not the truth, though, man. Not the truth. Ref, what's all this delay? Just let the man there take the penalty, man. Boy, Madueke taking it. Do you know what? I have to rate him. He's got cojones. Do you know what? I'll rate you even more if you celebrate. You see me? If that's me, I'm celebrating in front of Mitchell. Yeah! Like, bro, you have to give it to him. I don't even want you to miss slightly. Wakanda will be in for a long day if you miss. Okay, I'm liking you, Madueke. You're doing a 30 run-up. You're not doing none of that BS. Madueke sends keeper the wrong way. He scores. He's on an 8-year contract. He goes, he clubs when he wants. He clubs when he wants. Noni Madueke, he clubs when he wants. Chelsea 2. Crystal Palace 1. Eze conceding a penalty. Elise scoring equalizers, and that Eze throwing away games. When you compound that into the fact that he's lacked end product, boy. I rate him for taking it. Well, there's no Sterling or Cole Palmer on the pitch, so I don't know who else is in line at Chelsea, but you'd imagine it's free game. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Pochettino can sleep easy today, innit? It weren't easy. They've had a goal disallowed. They've been penned back with an equaliser. They've had chances they probably should have done better at. Palace have had chances they should have done better at. But at the same time, I would describe this as a low-key affair. There hasn't been really any quality chances. We've seen 3 goals, but you ain't seen either keeper have to do a madness. If they've conceded, it's been the result of the people in front of them doing mad stuff. From a Palace perspective, I feel sorry for AU. I feel sorry for Mateta. In a way, at least, I think Richards has been good. I think Yochin Anderson ain't been at his best. I think Klein's been decent, but you look like food out there. I think he's done what he can. Boy, peak. Eze loses out to Lavia. Doesn't win duels, not effective in the final third, can see the pen. I hear it. Eze hype. I hear it. I hear it. Shameless. Eze been at Palace too long, should have left at 23, 24, the latest, 25, too late to be consistently effective. Big up the Malaysians, man. Appreciate you. You're watching at stupid o'clock, man. Get some sleep, man. Don't forget, we're about tomorrow. We're watching Arsenal West Ham. Eze, same age as Paqueta, but Paqueta way more consistent. Eze's stamina is weak as well. Because respectfully at Palace, bro, you can do what the hell you want to it. Oh, Chelsea could be in here again, bro. You're offside flag. Or is it handball? You can do what you want. Not saying, not to disrespect Palace fans, but bro, man can do a million step overs and lose the ball. It's like St. Maximin at a point with Newcastle. The minute Newcastle got a bit better, like, don't really care about your party tricks. If Patino gets in the starting 11, he leaves Arsenal. If he gets in, that's a whole nother debate. But I don't think anyone necessarily leaves. I think he would initially be a kind of squad player. Gusto's got man of the match. It's nice to see Amazon Prime actually watch the games, though. Sky Sports just named random dons. There's 8 minutes of added on time, people. We've got 6 minutes left to play. Who's this? Is that Guilford? Who's this? Yeah, it is. Gilchrist or something. John Terry rates him quite highly. See, even though I do the Halen thing, you see how I'm in touch with the youngsters? You see? Watch the vids, people. Watch the vids. Mazzolini. 6 minutes left. Palace, you're done, man. Mateta. Meaty from you, really. Disassi. Ooh, Disassi was wasted. I thought that was a foul. Is a foul. I think some of the Chelsea players need to switch on a bit, over celebrating that tackle. Job is far from done. Far from done. Disassi's forcing them single plats, isn't it? That is the worst pen I've seen. Bit harsh. Sent the keeper the wrong way. Bit harsh. But to be honest, it could be the worst penalty you've ever seen, but he's done the most important thing, innit? Put the ball in the back of the net. Don't matter how it goes in, just pull it in. Anderson wins the header. Mateta. He's on his J's, though, man. It's been a gladiator performance from him, but yeah. I don't think we'll go to a big club again. Has to be for the right price, man. Bro, yo, has to win a foul. If you're a Chelsea fan, just win a foul. Put your body that lost it very cheaply. Madueke and Gilfirst help him win the ball back, actually. It's half decent play from Palace. Slop, you're crap, bro. That's not a free kick, ref. You're lucky. Don't make Slop think he's good because he's winning free kicks. That was horrible from him. At least I don't have to listen to Gallagher or Neville. Amen. To be fair, 8 minutes is probably just about right. Eze, who's done nothing, but he's managed to find Elise, who's done something and scored. Up against Gusto. Eze skips past one. Elise, finds Eze. Bandulu pass back to him. Eze, keeper saves. Good little play. See, the slander is making him good, tough love, man. From a Chelsea perspective, if I'm Poch and you ain't on the yellow, I need to see you get yellow for time wasting. Eze's done well to hit the target, but might have needed a deflection or a lapse in concentration from the goalie to get something there. It weren't good enough, really. 4 minutes of added on time. Chelsea are winning 2-1 against Crystal Palace. Madueke has scored a penalty in the second half. Mudryk with the first. Elise with Palace's goal. What a ball that was from A. What's going on here? The rest stopped the game. He's looked like he's running to the technical area. He's booked Poch. Has he booked Pochettino? I mean, Poch is already showing them how to do it. Get a yellow card. Has he left his technical area? I don't know why Poch has been booked. It seems like he's being told he's left his technical area because they're going like that. And I mean, this is ridiculous. Like, what do they want players to do? Managers, to do. There's so much emotions in this game and stuff in general. I'm talking about in football. And you're meant to just stay in some rectangle. Gallagher's been booked as well. Boy, this ref's a wanker, isn't it, really? Bet you're fun at parties, lad. Anyways, plays restarted. Eze. Mitchell. To be fair, the pass into Mitchell wasn't the best. He done well to even keep that on the pitch. And who's this? That Frankie. Whoever this you is, it ain't going to be enough time for you to do anything. I said Poch booked for looking out of his depth. That's funny still. 3 minutes left, or just under that, people. 95-40 basically on the clock. And even though I can't hear the commentary and Chelsea fans are chanting, all I can imagine is they're going, Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea. Thiago Silva just making sure they see it through to the end. Petrovic has gone long. Yochin Anderson wins the header. You'd imagine Thiago Silva and Disasi deal with that. Bit of a mishap, really. There's a lot of height on the ball from Thiago Silva's clearance, but not enough depth. Madueke, Gallagher, Broja, the Cobham boys actually fighting there. You have to give credit to them. They're actually competing. Broja just hooking it anywhere will do. And it's actually turned into a half-decent ball. Madueke done well to bring it down. Finds Jackson. Jackson doesn't need to be off. If Jackson's offside there, that's childish. He's not actually fair play. Oh, the flag's gone up. That's childish from Jackson. You did not need to be offside there. That's really poor. But in a way, it eats up more time. Best club Eze could be for is Spurs. That's probably the highest club he could play for. To be fair, City onto him, apparently. But speaking of City, Phil Foden has scored. He's finally back in the beef. City won, Everton won. City slowly opening Everton bus. Everton not walking away with nothing in that game, man. All man's to the pump time for Chelsea. Elise. Oh, that is a horrible pass into Elise. He's done well to keep hold of that. And he's up against Gusto. Elise delivers. It's too much on that, though. It's got to be wearing perfect a clock. Apparently, Phil Foden scored a screamer. Palace need to find a coach. Roy is like 77 and that. Pop coach is pro as well. Harsh. Big him up, though, man. He live a long life. We've got half a second left. There'll probably be an added on minute. Main thing, if you're watching where Chelsea are at this moment, is just about getting 3 points. But I'm sure, you know, you'll take 3 points first, definitely after the fact that they lost the last game, but it hasn't been pretty. Long ball forward, 20 seconds left. Broja wins. I don't know if he actually did win there. Caicedo gets something. Gallagher, Broja, Caicedo, they've battled since it's become 2-1. Broja and Gallagher combining. Gallagher's being a bit selfish there. Oh, is he saying corner flag time? He's looking for a free kick. Don't foul him, Palace. Gallagher's done very well. Surely that's a corner. To be fair, Gallagher's match work. Another standout performance from him. Is another corner. Surely that's the last kick of the game. Pickford is a bit unstable. Boy, keep typing about Pickford. So I know that Everton are just about holding on. Nearly 2-1 City. And the second half apparently is more or less just started. Palace have had 3 corners. Chelsea have had 4. Surely that's the end of the game. Broja. Another throw into Chelsea. And that surely is the game done. 40 seconds over. And that's actually that. A penalty from Madueke sees Chelsea get 3 points. For Crystal Palace, boy, not really had enough quality in the final third. Obviously, Eze sums that up with several segments from this. But with that being said, people, don't forget, it's Arsenal versus West Ham tomorrow. Appreciative for you lot tuned in. Stay blessed, stay safe. I'm out, man. Hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. And big up you lot. Happy New Year in advance. Festive greetings and all of that. Safe.
Against this right back, Charlie.
There's always just that active red line defending. I think it's like